Hello everyone. Welcome back to Vintage Story. I'm Jeremiah, and the first thing you'll probably notice as we get started here is, Jeremiah, where are you? What happened? Well, you see, this funny thing happened called computer glitches. I ended up recording an episode's worth of content in which I traveled all the way from where I sit currently from here, making all sorts of discoveries along the way, along with large amounts of copper. That's the biggest thing. Only to find out that the entire footage was just completely unusable because it was so stuttery and broken up that I couldn't imagine anyone could even stand to listen to it, so I didn't even bother uploading it because, well, what's the point if it's not any good, right? And so that's what I did, and here I am. I'm just out on the side of a mountain digging for some more copper, because there be copper around these parts, and quite a bit of it. So I imagine as it slowly turns to day here, I'll be able to climb up this mountain. And what I want to try and do, at least, is, oh yeah, and by the way, I found obsidian along my journey. So that's a nice little thing I found, because I've never found obsidian before, and it's, if I recall correctly, the best stone to use in the event of stone tool making, flint being like the second best. Don't ask me why, that's just what they decided to do with it. But I found a whole lot of it, and so I just grabbed some, ran, avoided some wolves along the way, and boy were there a lot of them just kind of chilling. Which was honestly probably one of the scariest things, was just having all those wolves just kind of, hanging, chasing chickens, other pointless things. But thankfully I didn't end up having to tangle with them too much. But I think thus far, this is mainly going to be just a lot more adventuring, kind of trying to start off where I left off without making too many mistakes. And already I've kind of screwed myself over here. Guess I'll just, yep. That wasn't a smart idea. But man, look at this. This is a ginormous mountainside, and I'm gonna try and traverse my way around it, because around here seems to be plenty of copper. It's just a matter of getting back down, I guess. But with enough careful-ish planning, I'll make it back down here safely. And hey, look at that. It's turned daytime already. Let's see how I can make that. Yeah, I'll probably want to pull out my poultice in case I run into any drifters hiding in this cave stuff here. Last thing I want to do is die all the way out here with no real way of getting back in a timely manner. Just some flint. Come on, I know there's plenty of copper around here. There's just gotta be. Alright, turn to claystone, and then andesite. Wow. The scenery. not really seeing anything in the walls here. Just keep on moving, I guess. Wow, just a floating chunk of rock. How very interesting, and not breaking every rule of gravity as we know it. Totally. It's game. It's by design. It's fine. Anyway, just eat some red meat before it spoils, and what I'd like to do is, whoa, that's some nice scenery right there. What I'd like to do is find at least a, oh wow. And here I go on about saying I want to find another vein of copper before heading off, and I think I might have already found one. Now the question is there going to be anything down here whatsoever? Nope, doesn't look like it. Usually I've noticed that if it's not within the first few blocks, then it's usually not worth going for, because like the sample just isn't enough or whatever. Ooh, more copper. Now this is quite a lot of it. So I'd wager that if I were to dig down in this rough area, then maybe I'd find something. Maybe. I know it's hit and miss. But finding any amount of copper out here is pretty good, because I'm going to need a majority of this for the anvil, so I can make the complex tools that you can't just normally cast in a mold. Which also reminds me, I need to grab some more clay, because I'm running dangerously low on it. And I gotta be able to make more clay items. You never know when you're gonna need more. Well, maybe I've exhausted my luck. It's just going to take a lot of searching. But it's definitely one of the bigger copper hauls I've had in a while. Yeah, there's clay up there, but I can find it elsewhere and easier. Oh hey, a nice variety of wildlife. How quaint. Your sheeps, your bunnies, your foxes, your whatever else. More obsidian. Yeah, well, I should probably decide to make my way back home at some point here. Yeah, might as well grab some bullets. Definitely going to need some variety in my diet sooner rather than later, because as it stands, I really only have fruit and protein, and you gotta diversify it a little bit more, so that way you've got your full hit points. Oh, is it raining? Yes. Obvious question is obvious answer. Also, this is like a really nice area. And oddly enough, as I'm running through all this, and like all the travels I've done thus far, I haven't really found any temporal like instability area. Like, it's all been pretty much chill. See which way is back home? I gotta make like a right turn up here once I climb this. Kind of cool how the wind just kind of howls, blowing through. What I don't want to do is get caught out here by like a wolf or whatever. Guess I'll just... Yeah, running through forests, like one of my least favorite pastimes. Let's see, is there... Yeah, nope. That's where I'm not going. I'll just run over here. Last thing I want is for them to start giving chase. Because the moment they do that, I'm verkackt. Done for. A dead person. So maybe if I just completely ignore them, they'll just kind of ignore me. Yeah, no, nothing from there. Grab an obsidian wherever I can. Except ignoring that one obsidian stone in particular. I'll take any obsidian stone except that one in particular, because screw that one in particular. Because that's what I feel like. Now I wonder, is this... Ah, blue clay. I believe I also have blue clay. Wonderful. Oh yeah. Back to kind of where I was. In this vast area. Let's see, we were up there, and then there's copper way up there. But you know, I'm gonna mark that on the map. Copper. And we'll just do white. And then we'll run around this side of the pond, because I already ran around the other side when I first came over here. Oh wow, more copper. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it just likes spawning in rocky areas more often. But I can't say I've ever had this much good luck with it. Oh, and cue the peaceful music. Just sit back and enjoy while you listen to my voice. Or whatever have you. As I run and just run, hoping to make it back before nightfall. And also find more copper. You can never have too much copper. Yeah. Nothing but basalts. Reminds me of the basalt deltas they added in Minecraft Nether update earlier this year. Kind of a same color palette, but completely different environment. Then again, this is the difference between a survival world and literal hell. So, I mean, what can you do about it, right? But now that I think about it, at the same time, it's exactly like apples and oranges. You can't really compare either one of them to each other whatsoever, because they're almost two different games. Because Minecraft is definitely more like creative derived, whereas Vintage Story I've found is a lot more survival based, where you've got to like build yourself up from like the ground up, deal with a whole lot of hard crap, and then maybe survive and if you're lucky enough, thrive. Let's see, I've already got spelt, so I'll grab. Ooh, goody. Some good old spelt. Can make porridge out of this eventually. If I manage to make it back to the house without eating it. That's a given. More chickens. Smack you, rooster. You're supposed to attack me back, but I don't know. I guess he just doesn't feel like doing it. But I can't blame him. He's actually just a chicken. There's not much else to be said about him. More spelt, but not quite done. I'll still gladly take the seeds. What I need to do is like make a giant fenced off area. I think once I get myself a saw, I'll be able to cut up the planks and then just turn that into fence boards. And from there, I should be able to fence in just like a giant field and just kind of alternate. Oh hey, a couple of raccoons. Kind of alternate the nope, that's a wolf. Actually, you know what? He's out here in the middle of the water. There's not a whole lot he should be able to do. Alright, come on. Yeah, you got nowhere for you to run. Got him. But usually where there's one, there's more. I've found. That's kind of a given. You know what? If I eat my bowl of meal, which didn't exactly do what I wanted it to, I can throw away the sand there. I'll throw that there. Make that oiled hide, and then I'll just take that bush meat with me. And really just hope that I don't run into its mate. But the less wolves there are in your vintage story map, the easier your life's gonna be. Might as well grab the clay too while I'm at it. It's all about grabbing more things. All the clay. Just nothing but clay. Random side fact, if I recall correctly, the Minecraft YouTuber Dream's first name is Clay. Just something I overheard during one of the streams the other day. Really weird, but like, whatever. Pine branchy leaves. Alright, my house should just be on the... Oh, it's just right there. How plain, easy, and simple. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and plant my seeds, or at least the ones I can plant. I'll have to arrange out some more cropland, which shouldn't take too much. Definitely want to throw... Oh, that's still good. Just... Yeah, just throw you on. Oh, how? He's still going. Alright, well that's oddly surprising. Just grab my hoe and just clear out some plots. I'll want to do is find out. I'll just throw that there. And what was it? There we go. Make a hunter basket. Now, how is it that I... There we go. Yeah, they hold the first 3 slots. So, now, I can just kind of throw that out and away. Because I now have an extra slot that I can do pretty much whatever with. And then what I want to do with my hammer here is yep, do that. Wow, that's only a small amount of copper. If I recall correctly, though, I think it's like right. Yep, here we go. How do I break you? Can I just... Ah, yes. Will this break the entire block? Nope. Might as well just break this by hand then. That's a fair size of charcoal, I'd say. Come on, break a little faster. Almost there. 1 layer left on here, only 5 over here. I should probably get a tree farm going while I'm at it, because that would just make it so much easier. Alright, there's all that done. Now we just kind of escape out with our bowl of meal in hand. And I'll just sort out all of what I'm supposed to do with all this stuff, and I'll get back to you guys whenever I finish figuring out what I need to do. But as always, have a beautiful, wonderful day. Goodbye.